Old school versus new school. Bent wrist versus straight wrist technique. Today we're going to be listening to two classical guitarists perform the same exact piece, but you're going to hear two very different interpretations. So representing the old school, we have Andrés Segovia. If you don't know who that is, he's a Spanish classical guitarist and composer who almost single-handedly brought the classical guitar to the concert stage. He helped develop its repertoire and elevated the instrument as a whole. Basically, the classical guitar would not be where it is today without him. And representing the new school, we have Ana Vidović, who sort of represents this new generation of classical guitarists, who is sort of known for her technical mastery, her laser precision and sort of control over the instrument. So, without further ado, we're going to listen to both of these guitarists play, specifically a piece by Bach from his third partita in E major, the Gavotte and Rondeau. Okay, we have to stop right there because there's already something very important that you may or may not have just noticed. But the melody, right? He kept it on the same string, which makes this jump hard for your left hand. But because he values, I guess we could say his musical value is trying to keep the melody on the same string, right? Which is exactly, like a violinist would play it. I don't think you would hear a violinist da 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 and go to the next string. But you don't really ever hear a modern guitarist ever use this fingering, ever. Why? Because it's harder. But already you can sort of hear what sort of his musical values are, and you can also hear the expressiveness, right? The time he takes to achieve this beautiful sort of robust vibrato is really, really nice to hear that expressive quality. Poetry. It's poetry. Take a look at his right hand and just see how he's using his right hand to sort of stroke and caress the strings from these different angles with his thumb. He's sort of slicing with the right hand to get all these different tone colors and sort of access all the different tone variations that the guitar has to offer. Like I said, a master, an artist in every sense of the word. Now we're going to listen to Ana play the same exact piece, who represents sort of the newer generation and new school mentality and way of playing. Check this out. Okay, right out of the gate, right? Already so much different. One, it's a lot faster. Obviously, you can sort of hear this sort of technical clarity that comes across in her playing, but different fingering principles, right? Very different fingering principles. She's crossing strings a lot more often than you saw with Segovia. Even there we have the little cross string trill, ba-da-dum, bum bum, where Segovia kept it on the same string. So there you have it. Two very different interpretations. With her playing, like I said, there's a lot of string crossing happening, but it's sort of how I think helps her flow a little bit more. It sort of creates this momentum with the piece that kind of moves it along forward. With Segovia though, I mean, it's like I said, it's poetry. I think that's the best word to describe his interpretation. It's so expressive, right? And he's doing all these little nuanced things to sort of, like I said, bring out everything that the guitar has to offer. But let me know which interpretation you guys like better down in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe if you guys got any value out of this video. Let me know who you want me to react to next, and we'll see you guys in the next video.